students, welcome back. We are doing comparing quantities of 7th class and we have already completed ratio and proportion, unitary method and percentage. So in today's class we are going to learn profit and loss. So regarding profit and loss, there are few terms which you should know. The first one is cost price. So what is cost price? The buying or purchasing price of an article is cost price. Suppose you go to a shop and you buy one pen. So you are buying one pen for rupees 10. So that means for you cost price of this pen is 10 rupees, the buying price. So this is for you I am telling. Now selling price. The price at which an article is sold is selling price. So you have purchased the pen. You have purchased the pen. So for you, this 10 is the selling price. But shopkeeper has sold the pen. Shopkeeper has sold the pen. So that means for shopkeeper, this 10 rupees is selling price. So I hope you have understood when you are purchasing something. So buying cost is cost price, and the person, if he is selling something, that means a shopkeeper here sold the pen for 10 rupees, that means for shopkeeper this is selling price. The price at which something is sold, that is the selling price, and the price at which something is purchased, that's the cost price. So profit, when selling price is more than cost price, so that means there is a profit. So how to find the profit? Selling price minus cost price. Suppose you have purchased one pen for 10 rupees. Don't do this. I am just giving you an example. Suppose you have purchased one pen. The cost of the pen is 10 rupees, but you sold it to your friend the same pen for 15 rupees. That means selling price is, that means cost price. You purchased it for 10 rupees and you sold it for 15 rupees. Now selling price is more than cost price. So that means you have earned a profit. So how much profit you have earned? You can find here. So selling price is 15. 15 minus 10 if you do. So rupees 5. Now loss. So what is a loss? When cost price is more than the selling price, so then there is a loss. So let's discuss one more example and understand what is a loss. Suppose you, again the same example I am taking. Suppose you have purchased one pen for 10 rupees and you have a very good friend, your best friend, you are selling that pen. Although don't sell the pen to your friends, but still you are selling because that person is your good friend. So you are selling that pen for 5 rupees. So that means cost price. You purchase that at 10 rupees, but now you are selling it at 5 rupees. That means selling price is less than cost price. So definitely there is a loss. So how to find loss? Cost price minus selling price. So 10 minus 5 is again 5. So there is a loss of 5 rupees. Now there are few formulas. Formula of profit percent. So you can make a note of this formula. So very important while doing the questions of profit and loss. Profit percent is profit divided by cost price into 100%. Loss percent is loss divided by cost price into 100%. And sometimes these things are given to us. Cost price and profit percent, these two things are given to us and we have to find selling price. We can use a formula 100 plus profit percent divided by 100 into cost price. If cost price and loss percent is given to us, then we can find selling price using this formula 100 minus loss percent divided by 100. So in case of profit, we have to do plus profit percent in 100. In case of loss, we have to minus loss percent, and then the formula's type is same, by 100 into cost price. So this is the formula. Now if selling price and profit is given to us, then cost price we can find using this formula 100 divided by. Now these terms, this term which was at numerator in case of selling price, the term has shifted to denominator. So just remember the formula is of same type only. You have 100 plus profit percent only. With this term, While solving selling price, this term is at numerator and into CP because SP we are finding. So, but when CP we are finding, this term will go to denominator into, so 100 will go to numerator into SP now. So opposite. This is a way I'm just telling you to learn the formula. So in both the cases, same thing will happen. If loss is there, then minus loss percent it will be. So these formulas you can make a note on your notebooks. Now let's do few questions related to the formulas I have shared with you and based on the concept of selling price and cost price. Okay, so first example, whenever you are doing any problems, always make sure, first of all, you write down what is given to us and what we have to find. If we do so, half part of the question is already done. So, what's the problem now? Shikha purchased a wristwatch for rupees 840. So, purchased word is being used here. So, purchased means something is being purchased. So, purchased means cost price is given to us. Purchasing price, I told you, purchasing price is cost price. So, cost price is rupees 840. Then sold it to her friend. See, she is like you, only you also. People also, you are selling your pens to your friends. Same way she is also doing. She sold her watch to her friend. For how much? 910. But she is very smart. She sold it for a higher price. See, so she sold it for 910. So cost price is 840, selling price is 910. So we've understood now it's a gain because selling price is greater than cost price. Selling price is more than cost price. So let's find gain percent now. So for gain percent means profit percent only. First of all, we have to find profit. The profit we can find using formula SP minus CP. SP minus CP, SP is selling price. So selling price is 910 minus cost price is 840. After doing this subtraction, we'll get 910 minus, so subtraction you can do 910 minus, so I'll just do here 910 minus 840. So here I'll carry 11 minus 4 is 7, so 8 minus 8, so it is 70. 70 rupees is the profit. Now profit percent formula we have to use. Profit percent when we are using, so profit percent is equals to profit by cost price. Always with cost price only we are dividing whether we are finding profit or loss. So profit by cost price into 100%. Profit we will substitute now. Profit is of 70 rupees. Cost price here it's given to us as 840 into 100%. Now 0 and 0 will get cancelled here. So cancellation we can do. So 7 into 12 is 84. Let me check also. So 2 into 7 is 14. Yes. So we can do cancellation 7 into 12 here. Further on, we can do on force table. 4 into 3 is 12. 4 into 25 is 100. You can remember this. 4 into 25. So 25 by 3%. So this we can further divide. So 3 divided by 25. 3 into 8 is 24, then 1 here will write 0, 3 into 3 is 9. So almost 8.33 up to 2 decimal if you are solving. So 8.33% is the profit percent here. Let's do one more example. So example 2, let's see what is given to us and what we have to find. So always do this at first. Write it down what is given and what we have to find. So a businessman makes 10% profit by selling a toy costing him rupees 120. What is the selling price? So what is given to us? Profit percent is given to us. So how much is the profit percent? 10%. So costing him means for him the cost price it is rupees 120. Costing him rupees 120 means, although some students they might get confused because they will see this word selling. So selling, here you have to read full sentence, and here you can see selling a toy. He earned profit by selling a toy which costed him rupees 120. That means for him cost price is given to us. Whatever is the cost price, that 120 is the cost price for him. What we have to find? We have to find selling price. We have to find selling price. Although it's mentioned also here what is the selling price, from here itself you can understand that this is the cost price only. Now selling price formula, I gave you direct formula we will use. So this formula, when CP and profit percents are given to us. So what was the formula? It is 100 plus. So while doing selling price, this expression is at the numerator. So we have done, so I have shown here. So while calculating selling price, this expression is at the numerator. So this way you can remember. So in case of profit, we have to add. Don't write here percent. This is percent only we are adding. So 100 plus 10 by 100 into cost price. So I'll just write the formula. Make sure you people always write the formulas. So 100 plus 10 by 110 into cost price. Cost price is 120. So here I'll get 100 plus 10 is 110. 110 by 100 into 120. 10 and 0 will get cancelled here. This 0 will also get cancelled. So 12 into 11. So with 11, anytime if you are multiplying any two-digit number, I'll give you one short trick. Write the numbers at the outer edges at their sum. 1 plus 2 in the middle. 1 plus 2 in the middle. So the number was 12, 1 and 2 right at the outer edges and their sum in the middle. So this trick you can always follow whenever you are multiplying any two-digit number with 11. Suppose you have to multiply 61 with 11. So directly you can write the answer 61 at the edges and their sum. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 671 is the multiplications answer. So that was the additional thing I shared with you. I hope you will use these type of tricks. Let's do one more example, and afterwards one example problem I will give you, one problem for the comment section which you have to do it yourself and post the answer in the comment section. Okay, so let's start this one. What's given to us and what we have to find, let's figure out. A woman bought 50 dozen eggs at 6.40 a dozen. So 50 dozen eggs she bought. How much eggs she bought? 50 dozen. But what is given to us? Cost of one dozen, it's given to us. Let us write down as we are reading. Cost of one dozen is equals to 6.40. Out of these, 20 eggs were found to be broken. Okay, so that means we should have the number of eggs also. So if 50 dozen eggs are there, we can find, because in one dozen we know 12 eggs are there. So you can make a note. So in 50 dozen we can find a number. So find her. Yes, she sold the remaining eggs. So remaining eggs also. So cost of one egg is one dozen, and selling price is also given to us. Selling price of one egg. So per eggs it's given to us. Selling price of one egg is equals to 55 paise. 55 paise we have to convert into rupees. How to convert? It is 55 by 5 by 100. So we have to, whenever paise we are converting to rupees, we have to divide by 100. You can remember. So selling price of one egg is this. So we have to find gain or loss person. So first of all, we have to understand whether it is gain or loss. Then only we can find that. So first of all, we'll find how many eggs are there, because she bought 50 dozen eggs. So number of eggs bought, number of eggs bought is equals to 50 into 12. 50 into 12, because in one dozen 12 eggs are there. So 50 into 12, if we multiply, we will get how many eggs are bought. So 50 into 12, if we multiply, see 5 into 12 is 60. So 1 0 we can write. So 60 eggs are bought. So now how many eggs are broken? Since 20 eggs are broken, so remaining eggs we have to find. Remaining eggs is equals to total eggs, total eggs minus broken. Remaining eggs, how we will find? From total eggs. That means 600, we can just subtract broken. So broken are 20. So that means 580 eggs still are there. 580 eggs are there. Now cost price we will see. For while buying, the person purchased how many eggs? The person purchased 600 eggs. Person purchased 600 eggs. So how to find cost price? So cost of one egg, it's given to us. Cost of it's actually the cost of dozen eggs given to us. So directly we can find total cost price. So 600 means we can write here total eggs, we can write cost price of 12 dozen. No, it is 50 dozen. Cost price of 50 dozen. Cost price of 50 dozen, how we can find? Cost of one, like in unitary method we learnt this. Cost of one, cost of one egg, cost of one egg into 50. Into 50 we can do. So one eggs, how much is the cost? One eggs cost is 6.50. One eggs cost is 6.5, 6.40 into 50. When we multiply this, we'll get 320. So 320 is the cost which a person has spent. Now selling price we'll find. Selling price of selling price. So how many eggs are there? Because 20 are broken, so 580 eggs are there. So selling price of 580 eggs. So how we'll find? This is cost of one egg. So here this is cost of one dozen. This is cost of one dozen. We multiplied into 50. Here we know the cost of one egg. In case of cost price, we don't know cost of one. We only know the cost of one dozen. So that's why one dozen we multiply with 50. Here we know the cost of one egg. So cost of one, this is not cost, this is selling price of one egg. We know the person has sold one egg as 55 paise. So 55, that is the cost of one egg into how many eggs? 580 eggs. So 55 paise, when we convert it to rupees, it is 55 by 100 into 580. We can do 1 0 here, we can cancel 5 into 11, 5 into 5 into 11, 5 into 2. Further we can do cancellation. 2 into 2 is 4, 2 into 9. So 29. Again we can see 2-digit number. With 11 we have to multiply 29 and sum we can write. So sum is this, because it will be greater number to 2 plus 9 is 11. So here 1 3 will get added. So don't do it directly. You can get 390. See 29. 11 here 2-digit when we are getting, add 1 here. So 319 we will get. So here we can see now selling price is less than cost price. Selling price is less than cost price. So if selling price is less than cost price, that means definitely there is a loss. Or we can say cost price is greater than selling price. So how much loss is there? We can find loss. Loss is equals to cost price minus selling price. So cost price is 320. 320 minus 319. We can do the subtraction. 320 minus 319. 10 minus 9 is 1, 1 minus 1, 319. 1, yes, so there is a, this is 320 and this is 319. So only 1 rupee, only 1 rupee. So loss is of only 1 rupee. We can find now loss percent. So loss percent we can find by using the formula. The formula I have told you. loss percent is equals to loss divided by cost price into 100%. Loss divided by cost price into 100%, loss is 1 rupee, cost price is 320 into 100 we have to do. 1 0 and 0 will get cancelled. So cancellation we can do 2 into 16, 2 into 5. So further cancellation is not possible. 5 by 16. 5 by 16 if you divide, so I'll be directly, I am going to write the answer. You can divide and do. I'm just going to write the answer. It is 0.31%. 0.31%. You can divide and the loss here is 0.3%. Now, one question for you. You can do this question and post the answer of this question in the comment section. I hope you have enjoyed learning profit and loss with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. And the last topic of this series, comparing quantities, I'll be doing. Like, share, and subscribe.